entertainment. Um, Please hit the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. I do have some breaking news. And then, of course, I need to talk about some other things concerning uh, the Sixers and Joel Embiid. Um, I'll wait for a few people to get up in here. A little bit grouchy, man. I ain't had nothing to eat today. You know what I'm saying? So your boy, your boy definitely uh, stomach is growling. Got to get some food in me, man. But nevertheless, man, let's just go ahead and tackle this right here. I'll wait for some people to get up in here. Uh, Hope everybody feeling all right. Salute to the whole entire Lions Den, basketball as well as boxing community, and salute to all of the people that rock with your boy. Um, Day ones and as well as new subs too as well. Um, I said I'd be back, so now I'm back. Uh, Back again, man. Let's see. Hold on. Private entry through the club, feet up. Play with gang tonight, her face going on the feet. Bad, you know I'm thick as Coachella. You ain't gon' never catch me slip. Ain't no Cinderella, stupid. Blow the piece, and the beat, stamp poppin', nigga fall. You might dance on them since they watch. I'm burning through the shorts, cause my paper long. It's a Friday night, I ain't home. I pull my shots, cause now I'm drinking long. I'm outside again, cause I hate it home. It's giving hard, hey, hey. Yeah, hard, hey, hey. It's giving hard, hey, hey. Yeah, hard, hey, hey. All right, breaking news. Breaking news, man. Coming out of Philly. Uh, Joel Embiid is gonna be out tonight. Um, Still managing his quote unquote knee injury. I'll say quote unquote. I'll get to that in just a minute. Uh, he's gonna be out tonight versus H Town. Pretty much, he ducking the smoke. He don't want he don't want none of them young boys. He don't want none of the smoke with them young boys. Them young boys in H Town gonna run circles around him, and he's afraid to play them. You know, man. Look, bro. Uh, you are a disgusting individual. You are a disgusting individual, man. Um, you should be doing everything that you can to get out there and try to play. Now, if you truly are hurt, why not just go ahead and just shut it down for the rest of the season? Do yourself a favor and everybody else a favor and just shut it down. Just shut it down for the rest of the season. You might as well. You might as well. We, what, 17 games into the season? Got it, uh, 70 plus more to play. Just do us a favor, man, and just shut it down. Then also we got Paul George. He's gonna be out versus H Town. I'm not gonna criticize Paul George. He had a bone bruise. Only thing I'm gonna say about Paul George is that he's diminishing in terms of his health. Okay, so Paul George is gonna be out versus H Town, and then also we got Caleb Martin. He's questionable for tonight. Um, he's questionable for tonight, dealing with a minor injury too as well. What's up with it, Brown Sugar? The beautiful Brown Sugar in the building. How you doing? But besides that, man, nothing. more too much more that I could say, except for the fact that we knew that this was going to take place. Now, I also have this to say too as well. According to Bleacher Report, uh, David Amick, okay, he has stated that Joel Embiid's professionalism has been questioned across the league for a long, long time since he's gotten into the league. Okay. Salute to Bruce Gas, man. Make sure y'all go sub to the homie Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. This is not anything new that we see with Joel Embiid, okay? Because other players have seen it, as David Amick has said. Um, Guys around the league, and this was according to Bleacher Report, and this was on it was on the show with Shannon Parsons, Lou Williams, and Michelle Beadle. Okay, their podcast that they have. Um, Here's my thing. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry about that. Here's my thing. You said somebody in reverse. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nobody in reverse. No, but the thing about it, man, is with this situation right here with Joel Embiid, this isn't anything new. Everybody tried to challenge me on this situation concerning Joel Embiid. You know, see, you know, in the beginning, y'all are gonna think that I'm outrageous for saying some of the stuff that I say about Joel Embiid. I mean, just a few years ago, I said that Joel Embiid, with with his style of play and his type of mentality that he has, he'll never get us a championship. And people thought that I was crazy for saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I was having a discussion with the brother, Bruce Gas Boxing, and I was telling him that about Mike Tyson. He's a Mike Tyson fan, But what I was saying about Mike Tyson is that anytime he fought somebody of his caliber or greater, he was gonna lose because he couldn't he couldn't go into the later rounds like that. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't. He was only trained for just a certain amount of rounds or whatever to get you out of there quick or whatnot. And I hate to use that example. I'm not trying to pick on Bruce or anything, but this correlates to what I'm talking about. Joel Embiid does not train his body for a full stretch of the season. He's a short-term player, which means that he likes to get his buckets, get his numbers and everything. Because you got to realize, Joel Embiid has the most games that he has played is 68 games. Okay, and then the second amount of games that he played is 66. He's never reached a plateau of playing a full season. Hell, Shaquille O'Neal has played way more games than Joel Embiid. You know, and Shaquille O'Neal, he constantly had a problem. You said, I wonder who will win MVP this season. Salute to you, Hashi. It's looking like Jokic will. Right now, Jokic is number one on the ladder, but Giannis, I just did my MVP list the other day. The five that were on that list, man, were as of last week. It was Jokic, it was Tatum, uh, it was SGA, Giannis, um, man, and who was the other guy? I'm missing. Oh, AD. I forgot about it. AD. You know, but they had no. They had Jokic number one because Jokic is averaging a triple double this season. Tatum has been number two. I know Brown Sugar loving that, but Tatum has been averaging pretty much 30. He's averaging 29.9. Okay, and then you got uh, AD, who has just been a monster and at one point he was leading the league in scoring until Giannis had took he took a hold of that crown. But you know what's it called? AD was my first early season MVP. But Giannis has came on strong as of late. The Bucks, they have won, I think, 4 straight games. They red hot right now. Okay, they getting in a little groove or whatnot. And then SGA, you can't say enough about what OKC has been doing. You know, and like it or not, I felt like what's his name, SGA should have won it last season. He should have won it last season. That was the bottom line. SGA should have won it last season, man. Okay, and he got unfortunately he got beat out by Jokic, and I like Jokic a lot, but man, can somebody else win it? But right now, nobody is really doing anything that Jokic is doing. I mean, in terms of if we're talking about just him being an all out stat sheet stuffer. Okay. If you're talking about a guy that shows up every single game, if you're talking about a guy that puts his team in position to win every single season, you got to talk about Jokic. You got to talk about Jokic. You know, and that's who I think is going to win most likely in 24-25. My personal, who I want to see win, I would like to see SGA get it, man. I think he deserved it last season. But if Giannis wins it, I won't be upset. If if Tatum wins, I won't be upset either because I felt like Tatum, the way that Coach Kerr did him in over there in the USA, how he was done, I should say rather, pause. There's no excuse for that, and he's responding in a way that you're supposed to, in a manner that you're supposed to respond. He's letting his plan do the talking, and they're on pace to possibly win the championship again. You know, I don't really see anybody beating Boston. Yes, I do see New York. They beat the Nuggets. Yeah, listen, sugar. Everybody was mad and everybody was upset, stuff like that. Tatum, Tatum didn't. I like the way Tatum handled it. I like the way Tatum handled it. He responded how you supposed to, how a true champion is supposed to, because he's a champion now. Hey, he got over that hump. Both of them got over that hump. Jaylen Brown got over that hump. Jason Tatum got over that hump. And we could sit up here all day and say, oh, yeah, they had a cakewalk to the championship and all that other stuff. Listen, nobody says anything about the Nuggets and them winning. And nobody talks about the Milwaukee Bucks and them winning. So we got to talk about the Boston Celtics too. You got to put them because they haven't been celebrating their championship like that. But like I said, they keep on talking about the people that they want to talk about and the teams that they want to talk about. But I like the way that Jason Tatum responds. He's going out there. He's letting his playing do the talking. And I'm not trying to make this whole video about Jason Tatum or anything like that, but he's one of the ones that I wouldn't mind seeing him win MVP. I wouldn't mind seeing him win MVP. His shot selection has matured. He his percentage has gotten better. And the biggest thing that I see, where the area where I see he has matured, is the fact that he's able to facilitate, he's able to defend, and he's able to get others involved. Whenever the shot is not going, he's able to do other things, and he proved that in the finals. I was probably, like I said, I was in the minority of guys who felt like they needed to get off of Tatum and stop criticizing him so much, because Jason Tatum actually played a good finals. He just didn't. Maybe he didn't shoot particularly well, but that doesn't take away from anything else. And throughout the course of history, Jason Tatum is not the only superstar to not have shot well in the NBA Finals, and their team still win. Okay, and a perfect example of that is Michael Jordan. Okay, y'all come at me, and I like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's number one on my list in terms of who I think is my favorite basketball player. But I don't sit up here and say that Jordan can't do no wrong, like some of you other guys out here. Y'all treat Jordan as if he never made a mistake. I don't treat Jordan like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit there and say that Jordan, oh yeah, he could do no wrong. Nah, doesn't work like that with me. You gotta be able to look at both sides and everything. And there's some channels out there that do that silly shit. You say one thing about Jordan, man, oh they go crazy. Oh my God, you said this about Jordan? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it, man. You act like he was uh the most high or something like that. Nah, he was a human being just like anybody else, or he's a human being just like anybody else. He had his faults. He had his shortcomings. So, but yeah, man, those are my early season MVPs that, well, um, with the MVPs that they had mentioned for the NBA for Kia or whatnot. We'll see how it plays out. But I don't understand. This is my thing. I don't understand why the ratings are so low. Uh, this actually is a pretty entertaining season to me, because there seems to be a lot of parody involved. I see a lot of parody. Like, there are a lot of things that could potentially take place. We don't know. We don't exactly know if Boston is really gonna win that title. We don't know that. We don't know if Minnesota is even destined to make the playoffs again. Going in from last year, there are a lot of questions and stuff, and I think it's fun. Hell, New York. We gotta think about, okay, is New York, can they finally challenge Boston? Can they do the unthinkable and challenge Boston or Indiana, which we've seen Indiana. We've seen how they've been playing. So yeah, man. I hope everybody has a good holiday, man. I'm still gonna do some lives and everything, but I'm saying, I know some people are, getting ready right now. They taking care of their business or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So um I'll pop out again. I'll probably come out again later with another live. Um Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also hit them notifications too. Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment, man. I'll get at y'all later.